Okay.
Oh wow, that was really a different perspective, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
For a
Was
moment,
that the end of the episode?
Yep,
Yeah.
that was the end of the
Oh,
episode.
it didn't feel long at all. It felt really short.
yeah, it's only half an hour each.
Oh,
It's a sitcom length, yeah.
Slightly longer than a normal
Slightly
sitcom,
longer.
but still kind of short. Yeah,
But this wasn't even a sitcom episode. For a moment, I thought we were watching a different show because it's.
it was gripping. I really enjoyed it.
But I mean, considering you've never seen the first 3 episodes, this one actually fills in a lot of blanks because in the first 3 we were kind of like watching the sitcom. So in this episode,
so there was no background at all.
no. So in this episode, we're kind of like watching Sword, watching the show. So it's very meta.
And they covered all of the 3 past episodes as well. So that's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, so they actually went from episode 1,
50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing episode 1 was 50s, episode 2 was 60s, and then the third was the 70s, which was what they were watching because they're like, why did it go from 50s, 60s, and 70s? It can't be just for my enjoyment.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what we were thinking as the audience as well. We were thinking the same thing. So now we're watching them watching the show, and so it's very meta.
And they actually started from the actual blip as well. So even before.
Yeah. So I think that's when. So after the snap. Well, it's called the blip, right? The blip.
Officially, it's called the blip now. Yes.
So they all disappeared.
Oh, is that the whole idea of they've got a missing persons case, but it turns out a whole bunch of people have been missing?
Yeah, because of Thanos and his snap. And they all disappeared, vanished.
Yep. They came back after 5 years.
Right, so it's 5 years. Is it 3 or? Oh yeah, it's 5 years, right?
Yeah,
so
5 years.
2 plus 3. I guess that's the reason why.
How did you figure out it was 5 years?
Because they said that in Endgame.
Oh, okay.
But as well in the hospital.
Sorry?
In the hospital as well, they mentioned that the mother died 3 years prior.
Years ago,
but
2 years after you disappeared.
Yeah, so it's correct. 5. 3 plus 2, 5. In Captain Marvel, she was a little kid, right?
She was a little kid, but that was also set in the past.
Oh yeah, that's right. In Captain Marvel, it was the 90s, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
She was a kid then.
So just to remind you, this is what she looked like in Captain Marvel.
Oh, so that's her.
Monica Rambeau. So that's this connection.
And they also mentioned Maria Rambeau.
A big change hairstyle too.
Yeah. Who's Maria Rambeau?
The mother.
Yeah.
Oh, the mother, yes.
The mother who effectively now we know died.
How come it's all based on Marvel? Because is Wanda and the other guy, are they like X-Men or something?
No, they're Avengers.
They're the Avengers.
So she was the Scarlet Witch, and he's the Vision.
Oh,
but if you remember, he died, right? He got killed by Thanos.
Oh, that's right.
The Mind Stone was like ripped right from his head.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Bernie.
Yes, Bernie. We can hear you.
Yes.
So is that why she's saying that this is our home, because this is some alternate reality where he doesn't die?
Exactly. So I think the theory is she's creating.
I guess.
Well, she's creating a reality.
Yeah, she's creating some sort of reality, but it does seem like Vision is still dead in a way.
Oh.
She's creating a reality where he's alive. A reality where she's not dead.
She turned the whole town into an alternate reality. That's why she stole the whole town and put force field around it so no one can come in.
Yeah, but why a hexagon?
A perfect life.
Why a hexagon? That's one of the questions on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a hexagon? I thought it was like a dome.
Yeah, I thought it was a dome too.
Yeah.
But now he knows a hexagon.
How did you figure that out?
Did they say on the maps? On the maps, it showed it as a hexagon.
On the sword map.
And as well, when on the board it said why a hexagon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have missed that.
on
That's
Jimmy
why
Woo,
on the
Jimmy
board
Woo.
it says like why sitcoms.
Oh.
On Jimmy Woo's whiteboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was putting something on there.
Because you know how in the sitcom there it looks like they're a couple, or that end bit looks like they're a couple. Were they a couple in that whole Marvel universe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
I am so ill-informed.
Anyway, here's the freeze frame of what Jono was saying.
Oh,
So on the
cool.
board,
All these questions. Yeah.
Why hexagonal shape? Why
yeah.
sitcoms?
why
Same time
time
and space.
is
Is
Vision
Vision
alive?
alive?
Oh.
Funny question.
Yeah. So
Why-
all
why
the questions
sitcoms?
all the questions that we want to be.
Yeah,
Was
a
that
lot of
did-
why
questions are
hexagonal shape?
answered.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I remember that because when they brought up the that screen that looked like it was on the table. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see this freeze frame is exactly yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
How many 5 sides? Yeah.
Now I have a
2,
question
3, 4,
regarding
5,
Agent
6.
Jimmy Woo.
Oh yeah.
Is this episode his first appearance, or has he?
Yes, it is.
His
in this
first
series.
live
This series.
appearance
we did hear his voice in the
in episode 2, yes.
Oh,
because remember in this episode we finally figured out that it's him talking because we weren't I guess people were speculating who it was,
Yeah.
right?
so
Yeah.
how was his voice? Like, was he sort of like a narrator, voiceover, or just weird random comments during the sitcom?
No,
was
he
his
was
voice-
calling through the radio the same exact thing
Yeah,
that he was
yeah.
trying to say in this episode.
Coming
Like,
out calling
Wanda.
Oh, I see.
Wanda.
So so it explained that voice because now we actually see how he did it.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
when the astrophysicist lady, the two broke girls chick,
Yeah.
also
Kat
in
Dennings
Thor-
now
Kat
just
Dennings,
Dr.
thank you.
Darcy
Thank you.
Lewis.
Yeah, that's right. It's a
When
doctor now.
Dr. Lewis goes, quick, the radio's on, go speak to her now, and then goes, Wanda, can you hear me? And that's what you heard when you originally saw that sitcom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Aha.
So a lot of
Got it.
things got answered. Like
A
even
lot of
the
explanations, yeah. from
But
Even
it
the-
got answered yes, but it also was cut out as well.
Mm.
Like the people of Sword did not see that part. Like we got to see it from the
That was Wanda.
episode, but apparently
think-
that part was cut out from the episode
Intentionally.
from when they watched it.
Yeah, when they watch this,
Oh.
Wanda's cut. Wanda cut it
Wanda's
probably.
cut. Yeah, Wanda probably cut it. Yeah. But even
Yeah.
though we
He's a
saw it.
director.
Yeah.
Well, it does show
Yeah.
that because you know how Dr. Lewis, she goes, hey, where's Rambeau? She was here 1 minute and not there the next, and she realized it must be censored. So it's
But we
sort of
saw
like-
the uncensored
But-
version.
Yeah,
we
we
saw-
saw the uncensored one.
Yeah, in the episode
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
You
saw the
noticed-
Beekeeper too. The Beekeeper.
Yeah, one of the agents from Sword.
So it turned out to be a nobody then. Yeah. Okay.
Nobody.
Yeah, but they named him as well.
Agent Franklin.
Agent Hamilton.
Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin.
Oh,
Franklin.
sorry,
Franklin.
Agent Franklin.
Agent Franklin. Yeah,
Yeah.
it might
So
become
maybe-
useful
Sorry
later.
for him.
Yeah.
So maybe there is some significance because
And
they
then later,
actually named the character instead of
Yeah.
just having just
they
name.
might become more meaningful later.
Yeah.
that is
Um,
possible.
As opposed
yes.
to the ubiquitous, it's the equivalent of Star Trek episodes, especially in the original.
Yeah.
The ubiquitous unnamed red shirt. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
that
red shirt,
extra,
yeah,
You know
yeah.
you're gonna die.
Well, I don't think he died though. Did he died? We don't know what happens to him, right?
No, but the fact of what you guys said, I totally agree, is the fact that they gave him a name and they gave him significant airtime,
Yeah.
like intriguing
Yeah.
enough that it feels like there's something to this.
Yeah.
In
Although-
terms
Yeah,
of the
it feels
show
that
as
way.
well, it seems like even with like the slight wording of how they're saying stuff, it means a lot to the show
Yeah. What's
because it's sort of like this whole show is like a mystery. So
yeah.
Oh.
every
true.
word that they say
Yeah.
kind of counts.
Oh,
A lot of nice little subtleties.
Yeah, same thing happened like earlier from the town. Like Jimmy Woo said that it didn't want him to, like it didn't let him like come close to the town.
yeah. He goes, "How come you didn't go in?" He goes, "It doesn't want me to."
Yeah.
Yeah, so that must have been some significance as well. But Monica Rambeau obviously didn't seem to have that same feeling.
She got pulled in
Yeah, she got pulled in, so maybe she was meant to be pulled in.
And I
That
thought
time.
that maybe she, instead of her being, I guess, repelled or made to feel that she wasn't allowed in, my thoughts were, does it have something to do with her disappearance that allows her to be pulled in?
Or you mean people who've disappeared and come back can come in?
Yeah. That's my thought originally.
But then, if that's the case, why does Jimmy Woo also have a sense of the town as well? Unless he's also been blipped.
Well, do you know if he's been blipped or not?
But then again, why was he being repelled from it, but Monica Rambeau
Was
wasn't?
pulled in. Yeah.
Did Agent Wu disappear?
I don't know. Did he disappear?
We don't actually know. They haven't revealed that, but still, they both had a sense of Westview being there.
They could feel it. They could feel
There were even signs
Yeah.
pointing towards Westview, so obviously those weren't deleted.
Oh, it's a real town
Mm.
with a population of 3,000 something.
Yeah, and yet everyone denies its existence
Someone
except
just
for
told
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy Woo, he previously first appeared in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Who?
Yep.
Oh, right. So he did disappear.
Oh, no, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
we don't know if he disappeared or not, but he was in Ant-Man and the
Oh,
Wasp.
okay, yeah.
And it seems like he has got his card tricks up and running.
Yeah, magic. I love his magic tricks. Yes.
Yeah, he actually flipped out the card.
Oh, did he? Oh, I missed that. Okay.
He put down what?
He flipped out his card from his hand,
Okay.
Oh,
which
did
was
he?
a bit of that magic trick, which he was
cool.
learning from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
missed it.
those little Easter eggs, yeah.
Must have
Yeah.
blinked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was an Easter egg. It's probably an Ant-Man reference.
Yeah.
How is that an Ant-Man reference?
Oh, it's just a cut.
He was
Just,
learning magic in Ant-Man and the Wasp because he saw Paul Rudd's character do it.
I feel like I need to watch every single Marvel film because I'm like, I swear I've seen Ant-Man. I don't remember this.
But these are tiny
He's a second.
things, though. Like you would probably.
Yeah,
Although
it's
Ant-Man
a
was on
sequel to
TV
Ant-Man.
recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two Ant-Man. He was in the sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, was it in the sequel as well?
Yeah, not the first one.
Not the first.
Yeah.
Not the first one. But now we get to see his character back again.
Yay.
We know that Monica Rambeau is from Captain Marvel.
So there's a connection with Captain Marvel, strong connection. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, thinking about it, when she came back from the blip, you could hear in the background, and as well we saw the subtitles as well, Captain Trouble.
Who?
Oh yeah, Captain Trouble. That's what his name was earlier.
You mean in the sitcom?
No.
That's what Monica Rambeau was called by Captain Marvel.
Oh, Captain Trouble.
Or Lieutenant Trouble. Was it Captain Trouble or Lieutenant Trouble?
Oh, Lieutenant, you're right, Lieutenant Trouble.
Lieutenant Trouble.
Yeah, I think it was Lieutenant Trouble more than Captain Trouble. Yeah, probably.
You're right.
Yeah, but we heard that because Captain Marvel did call her Lieutenant Trouble.
I clearly don't remember that either.
Wonder what her powers are.
And Dr. Lewis now.
Darcy
Darcy
Lewis
Lewis.
from the Thor.
Thor movies.
Yeah. Now a
Darcy
doctor.
Lewis.
We actually got that right. So she's Dr. Darcy Lewis, and she was the one at the end of episode 1.
Yeah, the hand, right? So
Yeah,
the
so
one
she had the
looking at
hand.
the TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we kind of predicted that it was, but
Our prediction
now
was
we know
correct.
it was.
Yeah. Mm.
How did you guys guess at the end of 1 some mysterious hand is actually Dr.
Oh,
Lewis?
it was a feminine hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and since we sort of know the comics, we kind of guessed in part of what it
Oh,
was.
Okay.
And we
Darcy
also
Lewis.
kind of knew from the comics that she was Dr. Darcy Lewis in the comics. So
All right.
at some point,
Well,
probably in this show, she would be revealed as a doctor.
Because when she was in Thor, she wasn't a doctor, right?
Yeah, she
was
wasn't
an
a doctor,
assistant.
was she?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now
she was
she's-
assistant to Natalie Portman,
Yes.
Yeah.
Jane
it's just an
Foster.
and
assistant.
she was the doctor.
Assistant.
Correct.
Now she's a astrophysicist. Is it astrophysics?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
astrophysics. Because there was a chemical engineer who was the Boy Scout leader because he wouldn't say. Then there was a nuclear biologist, which is bizarre, artificial intelligence, and she was the astrophysicist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Correct.
can't believe I remembered that. That was bizarre.
Oh, that's helpful. That's good.
Yeah,
Yes. So
but
Is
then
that
don't need
helpful?
it.
That doesn't seem like it's important to the plot line.
Well, obviously, Sword needs all their skills to figure out what's happening to
Yeah,
Westview.
effectively, when this sort of thing happens in other movies, it means that the head, like, army or something or other, this time
Yeah, they're
Sword,
completely
they do not
clueless.
know what it is, so they get everyone in like a random
Yeah.
group.
Just get everyone. See if they can figure it out amongst themselves.
This time it's
Well,
because
it's-
Sword did not know what
it's
was
a few.
going on, and Darcy
Well-
Lewis obviously knew that they had no idea what they were doing.
Well, when Monica Rambeau, when she got ejected, she said a line. She said, "It's all Wanda." What do you
Yeah.
think that means?
She's
Means
controlling
it's-
everything,
She's
I
in
guess.
control of everything.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like she's the director, controller, creator.
Yeah, and it seems like she has control of, like, even in the episode, reversing time or cutting stuff out from the episode.
Yes, because she's
Yeah.
the one that's censoring it.
Yeah, that's right. She
And it
definitely
looks
got-
like she's the one semi-casting it as well, because she pretty much ejected Captain Rambeau from the episode or from the whole show and sent
Yeah.
her back outside.
Yeah, and that was one big visual effects
That was cool.
thing that they did.
That was cool.
But I thought it was interesting where she stared at it, sort of like second guessing herself of, she had a face of, was I supposed to have done that? And
So
then
yeah,
sort of
just after
continue.
ejecting, yeah, she had a mind like stop.
Mm.
Yeah, she definitely got all of us wondering.
Mm. How did you guys hear about this series?
Yeah.
Because this is actually I like it.
Well,
it's one
this
of the-
series is one
Oh.
of the key series leading up to the new Doctor Strange movie.
Which is Jono's background. If you take a look at
Yeah,
Yes.
Doctor
Yes.
Strange and the
Yes.
Multiverse of
Doctor Strange.
Madness.
and if you look at who that character is, then it gives clues as to
She
how
might be the
Wanda
villain.
will turn up at the end of this series.
Might be the
Okay.
villain.
She
Hang on,
becomes
let me go. Where's
It'll be
Jono?
a big movie.
Jono,
Yeah.
there's a horned character. Is that Loki?
Look at
That's Wanda.
No, it's Wanda.
Oh, is that Wanda?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be the villain. Well,
Oh.
maybe.
Well, I think it's very, very
good.
likely. Very
It's
likely.
Who's
very
on the-
likely. So
Okay.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness,
Oh,
Wanda
Who's
could
on the-
actually be the bad guy, or not exactly bad guy.
who's on the right of Wanda?
Loki.
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 Oh, is that Loki?
So Loki and Wanda teaming up.
Oh.
So
Loki.
apparently it seems to be like 3 key Marvel series is leading up to Multiverse of Madness, including all the other movies.
Right.
So the other TV series being
Captain Marvel 2.
not
Yeah.
Captain Marvel 2, Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
Oh, you're talking about series.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Loki show.
and the new Loki show.
Yeah.
Those actually might play key parts in the newest movies.
Yeah, and because we're actually in the beginning phases. Beginning of phase
Beginning of
4.
phase 4.
Phase
Yeah.
4. So WandaVision is actually the series that kicks off phase 4.
Phase
Um,
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of
Never
Yeah.
the Marvel
before.
timeline that we are in, we've got over the past 3 years. 10 years plus. We've gone through phase 1, 2, 3.
Oh, really?
So it culminated in Endgame and Spider-Man Far From.
Far from home.
The whole thing about
Home,
this
yeah.
thing is like everything is connected.
Multiverse.
Oh, I feel
very
like I need
clever.
to watch all these movies again.
Yeah, it's only 23 of them, so
Full 23.
Thanks for your great confidence and support there, Bernie.
Well, I think me and Marcus have got the whole.
Yeah, I got the
whole box
full.
set.
The Infinity. It's called the Infinity Saga.
Oh.
23
Yeah.
discs.
Got some nice artwork too. You should show it the box.
Yeah.
Okay, how long will it take to watch 23 films?
40, maybe
Back to
50
back?
hours. 50 hours.
hours?
Yeah.
Put it over the 2
That's
months.
even more than a whole
Actually,
work week.
not. It's 3,000 minutes at least.
3,000 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like.
That was the whole like Endgame thing. Like, I love you 3,000.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
All
That's
the
true.
movies
3,000.
actually, including Spider-Man: Far From Home, actually ended up being
3,000
nearly
hours. 3,000
about 3,000
minutes.
hours.
3,000 minutes.
3,000 minutes. Yeah, 3,000
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a lot of watch time. Yeah,
oh,
watch hours.
60
Do
divided
one
by
per
60
week.
is
1 movie per
500
week.
hours. That's 500 hours.
No.
No,
3,000
it's
minutes.
3,000 minutes.
Minutes.
Oh, 3,000 minutes. 3,000 divided by 60.
60. Yeah.
By, yeah, 50.
500 hours.
50 hours or so.
50 hours.
Yeah, a long time.
2 days
Yeah.
straight.
Does that include all the end credit scenes and the deleted scene?
It includes the times. They always include like the end credits and stuff,
Okay.
but they don't include the deleted scenes because that's usually optional extras.
Yeah,
I always
what-
watch it.
What does Jeff has on the screen? So this is the twins, yeah? The twins.
Yeah, nice.
They were born in last
Speed.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah, speed and
Speed and Wiccan.
And
Wiccan. Yeah.
Wiccan, yeah.
Oh, Billy and Tommy.
Billy and Tommy.
AKA.
But basically, the ending of this episode was the ending of the previous episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's almost like we've caught up. Like Saul has caught
Watching
up
from
with
the start. Yeah.
watching from the beginning, like us,
Ah,
and that's why this episode is called "We Interrupt the Regular Programming to Show Us What's Happening Outside."
Did you guys
Yeah.
know about Sword while you were watching the sitcoms, or was it just the sitcom?
Yeah, there were hints.
Yeah.
So they were like the helicopter that we saw.
The helicopter.
Oh, you mean the drone?
Which,
Yeah, drone. Yeah, appeared in the
which was a
sitcom.
drone. It
Yeah.
ended up being an older like helicopter style in the sitcom.
Uh-huh.
And then we saw Geraldine or Monica Rambeau. She's got a necklace
The necklace. The
with
sword
a
logo.
sword symbol logo.
Oh.
I think they actually mentioned the change of the drone, like how it actually changed.
Yeah.
They thought it was like production effects.
Mm.
You notice they also changed the acronym in this episode. Acronym for sword.
Yeah, it's sentient
Weapon.
world normally as we know it in the comics, but now it's sentient
Weapon.
Yeah. Sounds more cool.
And it's also observation. Yeah.
Observation.
Oh yeah.
Shall we look at some Easter eggs?
Yes, please.
yes.
Let's
So-
see which ones we didn't get.
This one, oh yeah, we got that. The
Yeah, we
snap.
got
yeah,
that.
we
Snap.
That was
visited-
obvious. That was obvious. That one. Yeah.
We saw also a picture of Maria Photon Rambeau.
Oh yeah,
Monica's mother.
Monica's mom.
Was the mother. Yeah.
Yep.
Where?
It was on a little plaque
Oh.
when they passed it.
Yeah, Maria, played by Lashana Lynch, died of cancer in a 5-year interval. Yeah. So the blip. So it's officially now called the blip. Well, I mean, Spider-Man: Far From Home, they did use that term.
Yeah, they did call
Okay.
it the blip in Far From Here. So.
Voice of Captain Marvel. Ooh, did we hear her voice?
Yes. Yeah, Lieutenant Trouble.
Oh
we
yeah,
got
this
it.
is what you're saying. This is what you're saying. Yes. Carol Danvers.
Herself. Yeah.
So
and
you're right. It's
Lavender
called
and-
Lieutenant Trouble.
Yep.
Yep.
Because Captain Marvel gave her that nickname.
Yes. Sword
Hmm.
is retcon into the history of the MCU.
Sentient weapon observation
response
response
division.
division.
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be sentient world.
Yeah, so as Jono was saying, in the comics, SWORD is
Sentient world.
sentient world observation and response, but in the MCU, they have changed the acronym, right, to weapon.
Yeah.
Sentient weapon.
Well, I guess I don't really mind this change.
They're still concerned with extraterrestrial matters, but superhumans also fall within their broader remit.
Yeah, because they could
As
be
in,
considered
like-
as weapons.
As in
Yeah.
like X-Men
Extent.
superhumans.
In a way, yes, but
Yeah,
the
in a
X-Men
way.
don't exist in the MCU as of yet.
Oh,
Not yet,
so
not yet.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
What else did we get?
SWORD is
I
retcon.
guess, like,
What the
you could
heck does
include
that
other
mean?
Inhumans.
Yeah, that means it's been changed.
And
Oh.
into but change to I mean,
Into something for
something-
the show instead of what it was actually used to be.
Oh.
All right.
this is the photo that Jono was saying.
Oh.
Maria
Mother.
Photon Rambeau.
The nickname was Photon. Wonder why.
Photon. Yeah.
Yeah,
And she was
look at her.
walking past.
She was a
Yeah.
packet of light.
Yeah.
Well, what was
Photon was
Marvel's-
Maria's call sign in Captain Marvel, and it's actually a smart comic book reference. Oh, I don't know the comic books.
Well, in the comics,
Yeah.
Monica becomes superhero in her own right, and
oh,
Photon
really?
is one of the many code names she takes up. So I guess it's a
Oh.
nice it's a nice reference to that, I guess.
But then
West-
if you think of Captain Marvel, what was her code name?
What was Captain
don't
Marvel's code
remember.
name?
What was it?
Avenger.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, you are a font of knowledge.
Yeah, I like comics and Marvel.
Westview
Oh, no wonder. I'm like, how do you know all of this stuff?
is in New Jersey.
Westview is in New Jersey. Okay.
Yep, now that we actually know that it's in New Jersey, we didn't really know Westview was in New Jersey until this episode.
Does
But
it?
it's appropriate
is it
because it says
significant?
it's significant because it's the town in the comics where they wanted to head to start a family. Witch, Color Witch and Vision.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I guess it's appropriate then that the town is situated there.
Yeah.
And I guess one
Westview.
of Marvel's other Disney Plus TV shows will likely be set in New Jersey as well.
Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
Who's
Marvel.
Marvel?
She's been cast as Miss Marvel.
Who the heck is
Kamala
Ms.
Khan.
Marvel? Has she
Miss
appeared in-
Marvel is
So-
a young. I forgot the thing it was.
One of the fellow was Captain Marvel, right?
A fan of Captain Marvel,
Oh,
yes.
fan, yeah.
Oh.
I don't
She
like
was
her.
in the Marvel Avengers game, but it's
Yeah,
a
video
different
game.
character this time around. I
Oh,
mean, different
boy.
actor this time around.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what she looks like in the comics.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's quite a new comic as well. It's not really that old,
Yeah,
but it
never
seems
heard
to
of
be
her
a
before.
popular one right now because it's a young character. But then if you think about her powers, it's similar to that of Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four.
Who the? Okay, I don't know Fantastic Four, and I also don't know who Mr. Fantastic is.
Oh, you've seen Fantastic Four.
I haven't.
Yeah, you saw it with us.
Did
it was
I?
the really
Was it?
terrible movie.
Oh, was it the
I guess
terrible?
it wasn't that
That's probably
fantastic
why
then.
I don't remember.
With David Lancaster. We were watching it together.
Oh, gee, you have a good memory. That must have been way back if
Way
we thought
back,
it was
way back.
David Lancaster.
But I guess it's not memorable, yeah.
No, dear. Sorry, no, it mustn't be.
Anyway,
Jimmy
Jimmy
Woo's
Woo's return.
Yeah,
let's
that's
see.
Park.
Big return.
So back in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
There's I got
That's
this
right.
thing
He
here.
was the guy that had to make sure that Ant-Man was actually
under house arrest.
arrest.
That's right.
By
that's
the
right.
way,
But
Yeah.
he was like,
Random.
this
but he
little
was
kid
like
here is
Ant-Man's-
Kamala Khan.
huh?
Oh, right.
Oh, the comic. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If you
Where,
look
where,
at the
where?
picture here,
Yeah, it's on the
that's
brand new,
Kamala Khan.
Oh,
a brand new video game.
wow.
It came out a few months ago or something. Yeah, and
Oh, that's
Jono
cool,
finished
Jono.
it.
Yeah.
I thought about buying that, but nah.
Okay,
Handle
back
bar.
to Jimmy Woo.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Jimmy
if I
Woo.
remember correctly,
Woo.
when he had to sort of be the supervising warden to make sure Ant-Man was under house arrest, he was sort of more like Ant-Man's friend really than like a antagonistic person, wasn't he? Do you guys
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. He's
Yeah.
okay. He's a bit of a comic relief as well.
Yeah, he was a bit of comic relief in that movie.
Yeah.
Bit of a clown.
Well, I mean, he still is in the episode we just saw.
Yeah, and same as Darcy Lewis is still a comic relief.
Yeah, yeah. So I think they work well together. I guess that's the reason why they're paired together as well.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Kind of like provide a bit of comic relief.
Comic relief.
And here's the card trick
the
that you
card trick,
guys
the card
were
trick.
There you
saying.
go.
Yeah.
There we got
Oh.
it. It
Card
was
trick.
actually it was an Easter egg.
The
Oh,
direct callback to Ant-Man and the Wasp, where Scott Lang spent his time in learning
card
card
trick.
tricks, and it was so fascinating. Apparently, he's now master, which may suggest Jimmy was not a snap victim because he didn't exactly seem to be a fast learner. Ooh.
Maybe not.
Hang on, when you mean
we still do
snap
not know about
victim,
that.
What is snap victim the
The
same
Thanos
meaning
snap.
as blip?
Yeah, will disappear when,
Yeah, the
when
blip,
Thanos snapped his fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, and then some people disappeared. He
Yeah,
didn't disappear, I guess.
Half of everyone
Half
disappeared.
Not-
the population of the universe disappeared. Yeah.
And apparently came back into existence.
I guess this is sort of trying to say that it would have taken him 5 years to master his card learning tricks. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, some
But
card tricks take
effectively,
a long
I
time to
think
master,
when
actually.
they talk about the snap and the blip, there are two different events. The snap is when the snap actually happened and everyone disappeared. The blip is
Yeah.
when everyone reappeared.
So one is a
Oh.
disappearance and one is a
Thank
reappearance.
you.
Yeah.
As a BA, I always want terms
Technical
clarified. Are
definitions.
you saying the same thing, or are they slightly different? Are they related? If so, how?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nice explanation, gents. Thank you.
Return of Darcy, yeah, we got that. Kat Dennings with Darcy Lewis.
Mhm.
First introduced as Jane Foster's intern in Thor. But yeah, so now she's a doctor.
Yep, now Dr. Darcy Lewis. I wonder if
What
he still
happened
calls
to-
Mjolnir Mew.
So what happened to Jane Foster?
Still around.
Still around.
Still alive.
And she's
they-
gonna be the next Thor.
Yeah.
Effectively
as well.
in Thor Love and Thunder.
Thor
Thor
Love
Love
and
and
Thunder.
Thunder.
A female
Why
Thor.
does she
Female
become
Thor.
the next Thor? What happened to the original Thor?
Chris Hemsworth will still be Thor, so I think there'll be two Thors.
Effectively, in the comics as well, there was a female version of Thor, which was
Which was her.
Jane Foster.
And I think she got some terminal illness or something, and becoming Thor is her way of maybe overcoming that.
Oh,
next Thor
but
movie,
as
right?
well, it actually could be an alternate reality version.
Yeah.
hence the multiverse.
Yep,
Yeah,
multiverse of madness.
The next,
Ah,
yeah, that's why the next
cosmic
Thor movie is
microwave
called
background radiation.
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, yeah.
I guess Thor's the thunder,
And she's
and
the
Jane
love,
Foster's
yeah.
the love.
Love
Yeah.
and Thunder. Perfect.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting. This might be a subtle reference to Fantastic Four, because you remember when Darcy was talking about
Yep.
Yeah.
radiation
The
dating back to the Big Bang,
Yeah.
CMDR, the CMDR.
and that's the
but
source
this
of the
isn't-
Fantastic Four's powers.
If you are
Yeah.
an
Oh.
actual astrophysicist, you'll know that this is a real thing, and it does.
Yeah.
It is the residual of the Big Bang.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, yeah, nothing wrong here.
But
it's a real
I think in the Marvel universe, the significance is that the Fantastic Four, that this is how they got their powers. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
does
but it's
that mean
actually
that
not a surprise that they wanted to bring the Fantastic Four into the MCU as well.
They're trying to
does
link
that
it
mean the
with the
Fantastic Four has always been a part of the MCU? Or
No.
is this
Yep.
No, but they were hinting into it
Yep.
quite a lot recently.
Because they-
With, like,
Oh.
Spider-Man Far From Home as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
They
so this
swing
could be
past the new Avengers building, which is being renovated, purposefully, possibly going to be
Yeah.
the new Fantastic Four headquarters.
Mm.
But
This could be the
effectively, at
link
the time,
to
they
Fantastic
couldn't
Four.
use the Fantastic Four because it was owned by Fox
But now the rights have gone back to Marvel. Yeah.
or Disney, effectively.
Or Disney
because
Plus.
Disney bought
Belong-
over
but-
Fox as well.
Owns everything. Possibly an Eternals connection as well.
Yeah.
what's Eternals?
It's the other
new
movie coming out this year.
Oh,
Introducing the
really?
cosmic.
So
variation,
Eternals,
yeah.
Thanos is one of the
Ex-
Eternals. So this is about his,
Yeah.
I guess, the other beings like Thanos.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Eternals.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about
So-
like if you're including Thanos into the Eternals, then you'll have to include Deadpool as well.
you have to include who? What?
I don't
Deadpool.
mind that at all.
Effectively, in the comics, Thanos was the one who actually made Deadpool immortal, so he can't die.
Oh,
Because in the comics, Thanos and Deadpool were sort of in love with a character called Lady Death.
Is he deaf?
okay.
And effectively, Lady Death loved Deadpool, but because Deadpool can't really die anymore, he couldn't be with Lady Death.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. So
right.
so
Yeah,
so
I think-
possibly Deadpool might
Yeah.
be coming.
I have
I
a
think-
question. Are the Guardians of the Galaxy part of the MCU or
Yes.
not?
Yes.
Yeah,
they are.
definitely.
Does that
Definitely is
mean
at the
one of
moment.
the Eternals is Peter Quill's dad, the
Huh?
alien dude?
Yep.
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's
Kurt
character.
Russell, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, there you go.
Jimmy Woo's whiteboard references Skrulls.
Rolls.
Skrulls were
With the
introduced in
aliens
Marvel,
and
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And-
And Skulls and Krees.
Remember they were Kree and Skrulls, the two
blue people
alien
and the
species.
green-
Oh,
The
yeah.
blue
It's
people and
ringing
the green
bells
people.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that now. Okay.
Shape-shifting
Yeah,
aliens. Shape-shifting aliens.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The Sword Drone and
Oh.
Beekeeper explain. Yeah, we talked about this. We saw the
but
Beekeeper.
I guess they explained it, but then we don't really know where he disappeared to afterwards.
Yeah,
Oh.
we just know that it's a sword agent who penetrated the reality bubble. Fate is unknown. Yeah, completely
Oh,
disappeared.
no.
Like a red shirt. Like a red
I
shirt.
think,
Yeah,
I think
Like a
because
what?
Agent. He's
Like what
Agent
Charmian
Franklin.
says, a red shirt.
They gave him a name that.
Yeah, they
Agent
gave him a
Franklin.
name.
But he does have a name, not just a red shirt.
Oh, like a red shirt. Yeah.
but then the suit also changed.
The what changed?
The suit
Really?
changed
Oh.
as well. It changed from the hazmat suit to like a beekeeper.
Beekeeper. Yeah. I
yes,
saw that. I
yes.
was going, oh, he was in sort of like a protective suit. Now he's like a beekeeper. So that's
Yeah,
Interesting.
so in the when we first saw the episode, we just saw the Beekeeper, but now we
I
see more.
see.
Like,
Ah.
it's yeah,
I guess
So-
we don't know what happened.
we don't know. Vision's broken head. Did we actually see this in the last episode? I don't think so. Did we?
No, we
No.
just saw it in this episode.
Yeah. So we just see his
broken
dead.
head.
Because remember his the stone was taken from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mind
Thanos
stone
ripped it off.
was taken
Thanos, he
from
ripped
him.
the stone out of his
Ripped it.
Yes.
forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
So it's a glimpse of
Looks
his
spooky,
broken
though.
head. So it seems like Scarlet Witch's or Wanda's control of reality appears to slip. And for a moment, she sees Vision as he truly is, like this. So
Yeah.
see, he's actually dead, destroyed by Thanos with a mind stone torn out of him.
Yeah, he looks like a corpse there.
Corpse, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
corpse animated by her magic. So without her magic, he's just a corpse.
Yeah, that's a possibility, including of what they were talking about in the episode as well. Like when Vision died, what happens to the body?
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to the body?
I think it turned grey.
Yeah.
It
What
turned
happened?
gray, yes, but when was it moved to somewhere else, or did it just lay there completely?
Yeah.
In terms of what this is going through right now, it's like Vision is still dead, and effectively Scarlet Witch is creating the corpse to be real again.
Yeah, she's
That's what
animating
it says down there.
She's animating the corpse with her magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe she was able to find the body of
the Vision.
Vision and reanimate it.
Oh.
Because they actually did ask that in the episodes. Like, what happened to the body when he died?
Yeah, good question.
Oh.
Unanswered.
So Wanda's kind of one big sicko then.
Hey, what's this? How the Mind Stone is back.
The Mind Stone isn't back. It's still destroyed.
It's just in her reality.
Yeah, it's only
Right.
in her reality.
It appears that it's back.
But it seems
Yeah.
like if it's the reanimated version of Vision,
Yeah.
that's part of that scar where the Mind Stone was ripped off is the actual reality.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Vision is still dead.
I mean, yeah, it's probably, as this is saying, it could just be a figment of her imagination, right? Because as you say, the moonstone, the stone's gone.
That's
Well,
exactly what the
she was
headline
also
said.
created by the Mind Stone itself. as
said-
well.
It said, no. Scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. Scroll. Yeah, there. The Mind Stone. Oh, up at stop.
Yeah.
Just above
This
picture.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mind Stone could simply be a figment of Scarlet Witch's imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanda calling herself glamour while Vision was illusion. That even suggests. That suggests even further.
Yeah, we sort of mentioned that in
It's an
episode
illusion.
2.
Yeah.
As well, if you look on the box actually had a picture of the Mind Stone as well.
What box?
Interestingly.
Which
The-
box?
What box?
Oh, the
in
mystery cabinet.
In episode 2, the
The magic cabinet.
cabinet of mystery or
Deadpool.
something or other. Yeah.
Oh.
It had a picture of the Mind Stone right dab in the front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah, so I think we got practically all the references this time.
Well, we got quite. Yeah, I got almost all of them. Yeah. Maybe a interesting one to think about then is this, like, what do you think of all of Jimmy Woo's questions? So, firstly, hexagonal shape. Why hexagonal?
Yeah, that I do not know.
Oh. Do we remember what shape the tesseracts were?
The Tesseract was a cube.
Cube.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That doesn't. If you look at a cube a certain way, I guess it looks like a hexagon. I might be drawing along.
The cube is also from the Space Stone, and Wanda and Vision are connected to the Mind Stone.
Oh, okay. Why sitcoms?
Well, this is Jimmy Woo's other question is why sitcoms?
Yeah, effectively that's everyone's question right now. And why are they jumping time jumps? Not really the same like space each time. Like, they go from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s.
Yeah.
This is the next question. Same time in space.
Yes, the events have already copied the look of sitcoms from 50s, 60s, and 70s, but that isn't when it appears to take place. WandaVision episode 4 confirms that only a day or two have passed.
Yeah.
Monica
Between when Monica first entered and Scarlet threw her out. So it does appear that time runs at a similar pace in Westview as it does outside.
Yeah, but effectively different eras per episode.
Different eras per episode.
Marvel. Maybe it's part of the look and feel and production of sitcoms. She can make it feel 50s, she can make it feel 60s, and she can make it, her powers are such.
Yeah.
This is the other question. Is Vision alive? Yeah. We know that he's not.
I still don't think he's still alive.
But as Jono was asking, the MCU has yet to reveal what happened to Vision's body after Avengers Infinity War.
I only thought of that again because they mentioned it in the episode.
Oh.
Like, what's ever happened to Vision's body after he died? I think it was Darcy who actually asked that.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are Jimmy Woo's 4 questions.
Yeah.
Which I guess will be answered soon enough by the end of the series.
Yeah, but it also does seem like the series is really not really a sitcom, but it's sort of a mystery show.
Mm.
It only started off as a sitcom.
It's
Yeah.
I think prima facie it is presented as a sitcom,
Yeah.
but as you watch it, it gives there are more questions than it does answer, and it's not just light-hearted entertainment.
No, I mean,
what,
yeah, it's gonna be a tragic ending, right? If it's gonna set up Wanda as a villain,
Yeah,
going
if it's
into
leading up to Multiverse of Madness.
the Doctor Strange Doctor 2 movie.
Mm.
So
I think the WandaVision series is only 9 episodes or something, right?
So we're
it's
actually
really
almost
short,
at
so
the halfway.
Yeah, halfway point.
Points. Which
Yeah,
I guess
so
it's a
only
good
5
time.
more episodes to go.
I guess because it is approaching halfway, I guess that's why they decided to do this episode as sort of like interrupting the program
Explanation episode.
to kind of provide
Oh.
a different perspective.
Oh, so are there only 8 episodes in total?
Nine.
9 episodes.
Oh.
These
If
are
it's
14.
9, then episode 5 is the one that's smack bang in the middle, because you've
Yeah,
got 4
yeah.
on either side.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Four.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
I guess
Sorry,
we'll
it's
see what
the
happens in the next episode.
It's the mathematician in me. When you said 9, I'm like, no, the one halfway is number 5.
Well, I'm saying we're approaching the halfway.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
approaching it.
that is definitely
And
100% correct.
Is it
yeah.
just one? Is it just one? I guess season of.
I think
series of
so.
9 episodes.
Yeah.
It's
think so.
only one entire season.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like more. It's more like a mini series.
It's more like a
Yeah.
setup for what's coming up later.
Doctor Strange.
But
Multiverse
so
of Madness.
effectively, when WandaVision finishes, Falcon and the Winter Soldier will start.
That's the other series.
What's the other
sure.
series called?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, which is an 8-episode series.
So remember,
Falcon.
remember Falcon, Captain
The flying
America's
bird,
partner, the flying dude.
yeah.
On your
Flying,
left.
On
flying
your left,
Oh.
on your left.
with the wings.
Hang
Yeah.
on. Who's got?
Yes,
Who's? Is anyone showing me a picture of Falcon? No.
Marcus can put it up.
I don't see it. But,
Actually, who's left? What are you talking about?
yeah.
So hang on. Is Falcon
Asian-
the black?
The
guy
black
playing-
dude.
The
Yeah,
black
the
guy,
black
yeah.
dude who is like Tony Stark's
Yes.
offsider guy.
Right-handed man. Yeah, right-handed man. Right-handed man. Or
And I
whatever.
think at
Yeah.
the very
Not Tony Stark's guy.
not Tony Stark.
Captain
No,
America.
but
isn't it?
the other guy in a flying suit. Sorry.
Yeah, the other guy in a flying suit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
with
yeah, that's true.
wings.
So, yeah, Tony Stark has one, and Captain
There's
America
two.
has one. Yeah, yeah,
Remember at the
Yeah,
very
they're
end
both
of
flying.
Because
They're
Endgame?
Tony
both black
Stark has
guys.
Rudy, which is also a black guy.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah, but it's War Machine. That's War Machine. That's War Machine.
Yeah, that's War
Oh,
Machine.
War Machine. That's a different
Oh.
guy.
Right.
That's
Yeah, so
that's
Captain-
Tony
so
Stark's
Falcon-
guy. Captain
Captain-
America's guy
Captain
is
America's-
Sure,
Falcon.
Oh, he's,
One with the
he's
wings,
the
yeah.
he's the guy that Captain America wanted to take over at the end of Endgame.
At
I
the end
don't
of it.
remember.
At the end of
Oh,
Captain
okay.
America.
I do remember the Winter Soldier because that was Captain America's best friend.
Yeah.
That
Bucky,
guy I'm clear
Bucky.
of. Falcon, I'll have to. That seems like
Oh,
some
wait.
homework that I don't know if I'll.
Well,
get
this
around
is
to.
a picture
Yeah,
of
it was
Falcon.
me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Just to confirm the rumors.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Sam Wilson. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Wilson. Yeah.
Ah.
It actually also appeared in the Ant-Man show.
So this is what he
Yeah,
might
yeah.
look like as Captain America.
So how come Captain America did he retire or
No,
something?
he became really old. Remember,
Yeah, he was
he
old.
went back in time and decided to live out his life
Yeah. At the
Oh,
end of
did he?
Endgame.
and became old, and that's why he wanted him to take over.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
highly suspect I never watched Endgame because you guys
oops.
are all mentioning like
No, you did. You were
Spoiler
with
alert.
us.
Spoiler alert.
You were with us
was.
Actually, no, you were with us.
Good
I remember you were with us. Actually.
at
Yeah,
in
you
40
were.
40x.
Oh.
Remember at the end, he hand the shield to this guy. I remember.
Oh, gee,
Agent
I don't
Agent
remember
Carter.
this.
Would that be
Oh,
Agent
dear.
Carter? Penny Carter?
Agent Carter had 2 seasons or TV series.
Oh,
Yeah, Haley Atwell. Yeah.
oh, yeah, two seasons.
That was a good series.
That was a series that introduced what's that agent that appeared in Agents of Shield again?
Oh.
Uh,
Slips my
Really?
mind now. mind blank.
Carter.
Spoilers for Birdie.
All right. I won't mention it. I won't say.
I'll cover my ears. I'll cover my ears.
Oh, my ears. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna say it. I'll take off my earbuds.
Well, I mean, Haley Atwell. She. Okay, I won't say anything. Peggy Carter, right? Yeah. She had a bit of a love interest there. Yeah.
Oh, love interest.
Yeah, it's funny. Captain America had a romance thing with a mother and a daughter.
Oh, really?
That's true, because he got frozen.
Not the daughter,
the granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Oh, the granddaughter. Oh my gosh.
2 generations.
Even.
Coming back to this, did you guys pick this up? Jimi Hendrix song? Voodoo?
I recognize the song. Voodoo Child.
No.
It's spelled it wrong. It's a famous Jimi Hendrix song. Yeah.
Oh,
I think they spelled it wrong.
Well, apparently they're saying how the lyrics of the song perfectly describe what Scarlet Witch is doing. I don't even know the lyrics.
Oh.
Me
I didn't
neither.
know the lyrics either. So
I'm
it was
feeling
like
really
going
dumb.
It says it begins with, well, I stand up next to a mountain and I chop it down with the edge of my hand. So these are the words of someone so mighty that they are essentially a god. And that's exactly what Scarlet Witch was. So he had the power to kill Thanos, but he escaped Maximus's full wrath. Thanos. So she's powerful, pretty powerful.
Yeah, she's like quite powerful.
And the lyrics were, I pick up all the pieces and make an island, reflect what Wanda has done in Westview. Picked up pieces of her shattered life and made a bizarre new one. Made an island in Westview, New Jersey, isolated from the intrusions of the real world. Picking up the pieces. Ooh. As Jono was saying, right? Every line in the show means something.
Yeah, it kind of does.
For a reason.
Or references or hints. Yeah,
references, hints.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder if
everything
Westview
in a
is,
mystery show.
I wonder if Westview was a real town in New Jersey.
I think it's just
fictional?
a fictional MCU town, which happens to be in New Jersey.
I think it's fictional, but I could just double check quickly if it is.
Otherwise, if it's real, that town will be very famous.
Everyone's gonna go there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's all go there.
No, apparently it is.
Oh.
Westview, really?
Westview, New Jersey, Wikipedia.
Westview.
Well, there is a Westview.
Oh, there is.
There is?
There is a place. Yeah.
Is it like a town of 3,000, whatever it happened to be?
I don't know how big it is, but there is a Westview, but in two words, not one word.
It's 2 words, but the elevation of this one is different to what we saw in the episode as well.
Right.
So I think it's like, oh gosh, it actually.
It is a real place because this is saying that it's a fun fact. It's a real place. It's a small development within Richfield Park.
Richfield Park, New Jersey.
Briefly overtaken by MCU fans.
This show's good tourism.
Following the release of the episode we just saw, we interrupt this program.
Oh, look, they even have a little screenshot of the it's inside Scarlet Witches.
Oh yeah.
I can't see that anymore because the moderators have removed it.
Yeah, they probably
did. But someone managed to capture the screenshot.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's kind of comical.
Yeah, that's good humor.
I thought it was just a random name they came up with, but oh wow, I was kind of wrong this time around.
But one thing that we do know for sure now is in terms of where it's set in the timeline, because we know it's
cool.
5 years, isn't it?
Yeah, we know it's set right after Endgame.
Right after Endgame. Because it mentioned, 2023.
Oh.
Where? What?
2023. Okay.
Oh,
because
this it's.
there's a time jump.
Oh.
There's a time jump happening. 3 years.
Yeah,
Time
because when they had Infinity War, it was meant to be the same time as what we have
That's
now.
us, yeah. And then
And then in Endgame, then they had the big time jump 5 years in the future. So now their time is ahead of the actual time right now
yeah,
that we are in.
by 3 years.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So between Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Far From Home as well, it's set in like
2023.
2023 as well.
2022. Well, 3
Even
years have
though-
passed
Yeah.
since, so they've disappeared for 3 years.
Yeah, they disappeared for 5 years.
Oh, sorry, 5 years. 5 years.
But to us now, it's a bit confusing to handle the timeline because it used to be the movies are the same as
Present day.
actual present day timeline.
Yeah.
But now with the new time jump of 5 years, now the whole timeline is a bit more confusing.
Well, but maybe because of COVID, they are pushing back the movies.
Yeah, they
So-
have been pushing back because of COVID.
So-
but
so-
Haven't been helping with the
Eventually,
timeline.
when they keep pushing it back far enough, it'll finally sync with
Sync
real
with us.
time.
We'll catch up to
That's
where they are.
Present day.
Yep.
So a
And that
pandemic for another 5 years, Marcus? Pandemic conditions.
Really? Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
So the next episode is coming next week.
Next
Episode
week,
5.
same time, yeah.
The midpoint.
Midpoint, as
Episode.
Charmian
Yeah.
says, right at smack in the middle.
I'll probably be back to sitcom style again.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
is an interruption. So I think
Oh,
next
so
week
it'll be back to sitcom style?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh.
if you saw the
Those ones.
aspect ratio change from
Change
like
back, it
the
changed back.
widescreen
Yeah.
to it
Square.
changed back to the square.
This
Yeah.
one didn't
Area.
feature
Oh, just like the old
Brady Bunch
old
and the
format.
Family House. Yeah.
Because at the end of last episode, it changed to widescreen, and then now it's changing back to
Analog.
4:3.
But interestingly enough, it actually changed several times in this episode.
Oh.
It
Oh.
changed. It was the widescreen through most of the episode,
Yeah.
but then when we went back to Wanda again, it went back to the square, and
Square,
then
yeah.
it went back to the widescreen again,
Mm.
again,
Oh, I didn't even know.
like in the last episode,
Oh.
and then it
Very
went back
nice.
to a square again at the end.
Well, which means that we're heading into next week. It'll be back to sitcom. Yeah.
Back to square, maybe.
Yeah,
hoping-
but I found it quite interesting how they went from
It keeps switching. Yeah.
16 by 9 to
Mhm.
4 by 3, then 16 by 9 again, then back to 4 by 3. So it was like several swaps.
Mm. Yep. And we'll probably see more of Wanda and Vision next week because this episode.
Yeah. This week focus more on the other characters.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
It
I
was
think more
actually more
introducing
about
those new
spectators,
characters, yeah.
observers of
yeah,
Yeah.
them.
it's
Yeah.
more
outside-
interesting with Wanda and
Outside the
Vision.
world,
Yeah, true.
yeah, they're introducing the new
New
characters.
characters.
But I
this
guess
is-
as
more of a
well, I
part of the
don't
next
think this is
episode.
the only time they will do it. They'll probably do it more times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or have it like
at least more
split.
times,
Or they could have it split between like what's
Yeah.
happening in the episode.
Real
to-
world and
real
yeah,
world.
sitcom. Well, now that we know Sword is watching, right? There's no point in keeping the mystery any longer because it's like the first episode. Well, we have no idea what's happening, but now that we know that Sword's monitoring and
Yeah.
observing, they
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
to hide any of that anymore.
Yeah. You can say this episode is like a explanation episode for the last 4 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last 3 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And as well, they started from the beginning again. So it's like
Yeah.
It's like
now,
a bit of a
now they're
recap.
both in the same spot.
They've all caught up. Yeah,
Mm.
we've caught up. They've caught up. Charmian's caught up too. So,
Yeah, but I still
That's
recommend seeing the
that's
actual
because
episodes.
this episode seems to wrap up the first 3, like you
That's
said.
right. That's right.
You still got to watch the first 3 properly though if you haven't yet. It's so cool. It's so,
Should I?
I
it's so
think it's
entertaining. It's very entertaining.
It's just
considering
entertaining.
right now. I guess if you watch episodes 1, 2, 3 now, then you'll understand.
You might
those
actually pick
episodes
up more
better
things.
now
You
than
might actually pick up
More than
more
us
things
before.
with
Okay.
Oh, good to see you. Yeah, good to
see everybody. Yeah.
yeah, good to see you.
Bye.
And
Good
see you guys
night.
next
See you
week
next
for the
week.
next episode.
Great discussion. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Next episode.
All right.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.